Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Veterans Competitive Exam Preparatory Classes session especially designed for Inspector and Inland Revenue. You are watching the test series conducted and designed by Mr. Faheemuddin. Today's test topic is from section 39 to section 55. Like, comment and subscribe the channel if you like the effort put forward by the channel administrator. So without wasting time, let's move on to our test. Question number 1. According to section 39, which of the following income is assumed to be income from other sources? A. If it is not mentioned in any other heads of income. B. If it is not mentioned in the exemption. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Question number 2. Which of the following are income from other sources? A. Consideration received to vacate any building or possession. Rent received on a building with plant or machinery. Any pension or annuity received. D. All of these. Question number 3. NSDC stands for National Savings Development Certificates, National Savings Debt Certificates, National Savings Deposit Certificates. None of these. Question number 4. Which of the following expenses are deducted from the chargeable tax? A. Input expenses for the manufacturing of the product. B. Output expenses for the supply of goods or services. C. Expenditure for the acquisition of income chargeable to tax. D. None of these. Question number 5. What is the year of Zakat and Ashar Ordinance? तो ज़कात एंड अशर ऑर्डिनेंस कौन से ईयर का है? 1984, 1980, 1969, 1962. Which of the following deductions are allowed for the income from other sources? A. Zakat and Ashar, depreciation of assets, initial allowance. D. All of these. Question 7. How much income is taxable on the building which is rented for the storage of yield of crops? A. 4%, B. 5%, C. 3%, D. None of these. Question 8. What is the year of Diplomatic and Consultative Privileges Act? तो Diplomatic and Consultative Privileges Act किस ईयर का है? 1984, 1972, 1948 and 1962. Moving on to the question 9. Which of the following individual is exempted from the tax under this act? कौन इससे exempted है? A. Income of individual entitled to Diplomatic and Consular Privileges Act 1972. Income of individual entitled to UN Privileges and Immunities Act 1948. Any person pension received from employment rendered at UN or its agencies. D. All of these. Question number 10. What are the conditions for the tax exemption for the foreign officials working in Pakistan? अगर foreign official पाकिस्तान में working करते हैं तो उनके लिए क्या कंडीशन है टैक्स एग्जेम्पशन के लिए? ए. फॉरेन गवर्नमेंट ग्रांट्स सेम कंसेशन टू द पाकिस्तानी एम्प्लॉय इज द सिटीजन ऑफ द फॉरेन कंट्री नॉट ऑफ पाकिस्तान. सी. द सर्विसेज ऑफ द ऑफिशियल और ऑफ द फेडरल नेचर. एंड डी. ऑल ऑफ दीज. Question 11. Which of the following awards are exempted from tax here? A. Awards or medals conferred by the President. B. Momentary awards granted by the President. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. Question number 12. What is defined term for the short-term individual not exceeding 2 years who has remained in Pakistan, not exceeding 3 years, not exceeding 4 years? D. None of these. Question number 13. How can the foreign return expatriates not be allowed tax exemption? Expatriates जो वापस मुल्क में रहने के लिए आते हैं फॉरेन छोड़कर. If an individual was not the resident of 2 preceding years from the resident tax year, when an individual leaves during tax year and remains abroad during that year, if an individual was not the resident of 4 preceding years from the resident tax year, and D. All of these. Question number 14. Which of the following section allows the exemption or concession in the second schedule? Section 50, Section 51, Section 52, Section 53. 15. Who can approve the amendment in the second schedule? Federal Minister in charge by the approval of ECC, Economic Coordination Committee, by Cabinet. B. Prime Minister with the approval of President. Finance Secretary with the approval of ECC. D. None of these. Question 16. Who will move the National Assembly for the amendments made in the second schedule? A. Finance Minister. B. Federal Government. C. Prime Minister. D. President by an ordinance. Question number 17. Losses are to set off for all of the heads of income except income from other sources, income from property, income from business, income from salary. If a person bear loss in more than one of the heads of incomes which will be set off at last, income from other sources, income from property, income from business, income from salary. Which of the following section exempt scholarship from tax? Section 47, Section 43, Section 46, Section 48. Question 20. If a spouse receives income as support payment under an agreement to live apart, it is exempted from tax under Section 48, Section 43, Section 45, Section 42. These are the questions. Inshallah, soon the key will be uploaded. Just attempt your test and later on check your answers with the key. आप पहले इस टेस्ट को जो है वो कंडक्ट करें. अगर इससे रिलेटेड कुछ मटेरियल आप स्टडी कर लें तो वो आपके लिए ज़्यादा बेहतर होगा. इंशाल्लाह जल्दी इसकी की अपलोड की जाएगी. इसके लिए आपको चैनल को विज़िट करना लाजमी होगा. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको हर आने वाली नई वीडियो मिल सके. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दिस सेशन. अल्लाह हाफिज़.